Good morning, and thanks for joining me for our daily devotion. My name is Elizabeth Johnson, and I'm the music director here at Lord of Life. The hymn that we sang at the end of the service on Sunday was called The Day of Resurrection. And I'll admit, I actually didn't really know anything about the hymn. I just liked it, but I didn't know anything about the background of it. Turns out it's one of the oldest hymn texts that we sing, that we have in our hymnal. It was written by John of Damascus, who lived in the 8th century. He was a Christian monk and an important father of the Eastern Orthodox Church. He was a writer of many theological texts and hymns, and he wrote in the form of canon, which was a structured hymn kind of with a specific order, a specific structure that was used at certain times of the year and certain services. So this one obviously is for Easter, and it was intended to be sung or chanted at midnight on Easter. So it would be like the first thing that you would sing, or that the clergy would have chanted on as soon as the clock struck midnight on Easter. I read an interesting account of what the service would have looked like, with the crowds gathered with candles, unlit candles, and as soon as the clock struck midnight, they would raise the cross and say, "Christ is risen," and light all the candles, and then the priests would chant this hymn. So I didn't use it, I suppose, when it was intended to be used, since we sang it a week after Easter, not on Easter itself, but I think it's still okay. So the hymn was translated from the original Greek into English by John Mason Neale in the 19th century. And obviously, the music that we sing is not how it would have originally sounded, or it's not how it would have been chanted when it was first written. The tune that we sing is called Ellacombe, and I think it has to be one of our most widely used hymn tunes. We have three sets of words in our hymnal alone that use this tune. The Day of Resurrection, O Day of Rest and Gladness, and O Christ, Your Heart Compassionate. But there's many more than that. There's a Palm Sunday hymn called Hosanna, Loud Hosanna. There's another one called I Sing the Mighty Power of God, all using the same tune. I was trying to look up how many. I think I counted at least 10 different sets of words to go with this tune. So obviously the tune it's not really strongly associated to one set of words or another. It's pretty widely used, but it's a great joyful tune, so I think it works really well for Easter. This arrangement is by Nancy Robbie. It's pretty short, but I like it a lot because I think it really captures the joyful spirit of the music. So this is The Day of Resurrection.